Yo, 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 yo. Hey guys, my name is Nazreen and welcome. Welcome to day 5 of the 90-day content challenge, content creation challenge. What I have for you. So I want to make it as informal as possible. If you guys are new here, my name is Nazreen and I'm a website designer, I'm a funnel designer, I'm an SEO strategist, and I love working with people because in the line of my work, it's about people relationship. Okay, people work with people, especially in terms of AI, and there's so many BS out there. I think now is the best time to be as authentic as possible. So, what's the topic for today? If you are new again, every single day I talk about a certain topic that relates to Mulakan. Oh yeah, did I forget? This particular video is actually Mulakan Sekarang podcast. Basically, it's to start now podcast. Podcast is about that revolves around starting. Okay, pardon me as I am fumbling because I'm quite. It's a long day today. I just want to share with you guys that every single day that I'm doing this is a documentation of my journey towards somewhere for the greater myself, the greater me. Greater myself. Apa kejadah. Okay, so today's topic, I'm gonna talk about walk. Okay, the reason why the term walk is very near and dear to me is basically my second born, Nouman. He's starting to walk, close to perfect, but he still needs guidance. So I think this itself can become a topic that I can talk about a good maybe 15 minutes if I have more ideas and more time to elaborate on each point. Let's see how this goes, because I don't really plan. I just want to talk anything and everything inside my head and be as genuine and authentic as possible. Okay, so I actually did a ChatGPT, just a simple prompt asking how walking, can relate to starting. Okay, it's simple. It gives me 5 points. Okay, the first one is especially milestones and patience. Everything starts in small steps. Okay, I can remember the art of starting. It feels like a daunting task because just take an example of because as an entrepreneur, it's about creating things. It's about being a creator. It's developing new things, new direction, new proposals, and creating things from nothing. And sometimes when you want to create something, it requires a bit of work, and sometimes that work feels like a giant, a really enormous task for us to actually even execute, because we think too much. We think about the planning, we think about how things going to be like later, we think about what people think. All these are, I would say, distractions. So the first part is, when I talk about milestones, is if you have to plan about getting somewhere, number one, start. This one goes without saying, start, and then work towards the nearest milestone. Okay, for Nouman, his milestone is to make sure he walks, and every single day I believe he trains to walk and walk. He holds the walls, or he holds my hand and he learns how to walk. It's very cute, and I always love these moments because it happened only once in their lives. Once they learn how to walk and run, then these things no longer be cute anymore. It will be cute in different aspect lah. Okay, and it gives a sense of achievement when you reach your milestone. Allow me to share a little bit of my own milestones when I start the business. So one of the goals that I want to reach is freedom. That means the flexibility of time to manage myself and my family. So the first milestone is to be able to have time literacy, no, like time literacy, time freedom to facilitate, the closest people around me. Okay, number one, before I got married, I can facilitate my parents to accompany them go somewhere, and then once I get married, I can facilitate my wife to go on probably send her to work, because I have the flexibility of time, because you can manage your own time when you do business, right? And then when she got pregnant, I make sure I facilitate her appointments every single month. I have not missed a single one, except for 1 month, because I got to go for a reservist. So for those who don't know what reservist is, basically the army call you back to train, and then but I'm done with all those, so alhamdulillah, don't want to do all those things again. So milestones gives you that time freedom for me, and the next milestone for me right now is to make sure I want the best for my kids. Okay, if you watched yesterday's vlog, it's about nature. I talk about being immersed in the nature, because nature has its cost. Being in Singapore, a concrete jungle, just take a break and chill in the forest, hear the sound of the crickets, and do a bit of meditation if you can. So milestones and taking small steps is key in your development of a journey in everyone's life. So that's number one, and I feel it by itself is really big, because ultimately everyone has his own milestones. When I talk about milestones, there's so many things I can talk about, especially when it comes to website projects. Okay, milestone where I do onboarding, milestones where I complete a first task, milestone where I making sure the reviews and feedback is properly done, milestone where I make sure things are being delivered completely, milestones where I make sure things are being maintained every single month. So everything in our lives is about milestones, and that small steps goes towards making sure each milestone is it's near and it's close to a realistic achievement. Yeah. So that's about point one. I'm gonna go to point two right now. Guidance matters. The role of support of support in starting. In this particular point, I can number one relate to a mentor. I just actually spoke to Dustin Sun, a YouTuber / funnel designer that I look up to, which lives in Finland. He has number one, English is not his native language, and he picked up all by doing content on YouTube, and he became very good in terms of the skills that he acquired, especially doing copywriting, doing funnel designing, doing YouTube content creation, and so on. So I spent a good sum of money and booked his time for 60 minutes, and because I know he has the guidance that I need. So I pay about a good 4 figures, and he provide me what I need, the clarity, the direction that I want to actually move towards in my personal branding, and also in YouTube, because that's where he got his success. And he basically, it's like a blueprint. So a blueprint which I can follow and build to my own. So again, same goes to Nouman. And when he want to start walking, he needs guidance. He needs to hold my hand. He needs to just hold my finger, because his hand is super small. And then he slowly walk, and then I follow him wherever he goes. His eyes are of different viewport, but then he wants to walk in different manner, and then he still needs guidance. And I believe everyone requires guidance, because if you do things without guidance, then I think you are shouting blanks, right? Everyone needs guidance. Everyone needs a proper mentor to guide them to somewhere. Even when we talk about Islam itself, we all of us need guidance. We all be guided properly to the path of Jannah, right? Because you don't want to be astray. You don't want to be lost in the Neraka Jahannam. So it all relates to getting guidance, and it it's all matters in terms of getting the support that we need. This particular topic can actually spread out to, like, you're talking about like mental health, you're talking about physical health, you're talking about probably your any other subconscious thinking and so on. So guidance matters. I think everyone should be guided, and whether you have a mentor or not, it's up to you to look for it, right? So that's number 2. Number 3, feeling and getting back up. I'm sure Nouman have fall many times. Jatuh kat buntut, and then he get up, he smile, he get up, and that's the thing which I feel we all experience all those things once. We fall, we get up. We fall and we get up. So what's the difference over here? We just need to make sure we know how to get up when we fall. Ultimately, we sometimes we fall and then we regret, we complain, and then we don't do anything, and we stick there, and then we think that it's not for us. One of the episode, if I were to link somewhere around here, I'll talk about podcasts, because I understand, people think podcast is something that's hard to do and stuff like that. But here's the thing: people haven't even tried. They say it's hard. So my point is, here's my point. You need to learn how to feel in order to understand the difficulty, or understand or experience how challenging it is, and only to know whether this is for you or not. If you don't even try, then how to know again? So it's the concept of falling and then get back up lah. And that leads to success. That leads to you to succeed in whatever that you do. Fail, get back up. Fail, get back up. Until you get back up without failing, there you go. Okay, it doesn't matter how many times you fail. And the thing is about failing. Many people scared to fail. Okay, many people just don't want to experience the feeling of failing. Yes, it may always relate to negative connotations. That means you definitely don't feel good. But if you to turn it to a positive approach, make the failure be a step to success, like as cliche as it sounds, and then get back up. So that is how walking can relate to starting. So point number 4, celebrate progress, not perfection. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Last 2 weeks ago, me and the TGN boys, these are the cameras that we use to record in the studio. We use some dates in our lives as a podcaster to go out to play ATVs, and then we do also podcasting over at JB. And although it's a short trip, 3 days 2 nights, it gives us some mental healing, I would say. Going to places like the Eco Botanic, Horizon Hills, and then understanding we go for massage, for relaxing, and eat good food, and to experience mini wins, because it's about celebrating the progress, right? Along the journey of 1.5 years doing this, I think we deserve to take a break. We deserve to celebrate these things, and we don't really use our own money, because the money that we earn from the podcast sponsorship is the one that pays everything, that paid our food, that paid our hotels, that paid our ATVs and activities, that paid for our massage, and so on. So we are thankful. Make sure you celebrate your progress, because if you want to target perfection, like I understand sometimes people want to perfect your craft, but the more you do that, the more you feel that you will not be satisfied. So relax, calm down, step back, and relax and chill. Okay, celebrate wins, go for a short break, or even go for a staycation if you need to, and keep moving, guys. Last point, building confidence, starting with wobbly steps. I think this is not so much of a point, but anything that you do and everything you do, you need to, you know, build that confidence lah. Like what I'm doing right now, I'm building my confidence. It's like, you know, speaking in this camera, I don't know. I know someone behind here is a human that I'm speaking to. So right now, as you can see my expression, I'm speaking to a lens. And if this is not building my own confidence, I don't know what. Because I don't know what I can achieve from looking at you guys here. Okay, in that lens, you know, understanding and learning about my journey and watching all my other videos about, you know, this content creation vlogs. So yeah, say relating to my kid, Nouman is building his confidence without him knowing or not, because it's his journey. And how he relates to myself, I build confidence throughout doing anything. It's not only for this video, but it's about, you know, doing any form of client work. It's also building confidence to make sure I am confident enough to deliver. Or in my personal relationship with my wife, with my parents-in-law, with my own parents, building confidence to make sure I am capable to support them. Although I am married, although I still, I'm staying away from them for quite, because right now I'm living in the East, they are in the West. I am still able to support them. I'm still able to like drop by and you know, see them and see how they are doing, and build that confidence that, you know, the responsibility can be done within what you can control, right? So with that, I think it concludes today's episode, I would say. If you guys feel this helps you out and this accompanies you in your journey towards being confident or being or starting things, just drop a comment below and type the words walk, and how walking can be a start of something great for you guys. So yeah, with that, I end this episode, and I wish you guys all the best. Should you want a website for just $1, feel free to click on the link below, or basically visit mulakan.com. Everything and anything will be said over there. Details and all necessary requirements will be over there. And I hope to see you guys on the other side. Should you need any form of my services, or you guys to you need some or you just need anything, just comment below lah. I don't want to talk too much. We're towards the end of the show. Yeah, watch out for my next one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.